Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Deuces Podcast. I'm your host, Deuce. Usually don't do this at right in the day, but usually this is at night. So this is weird doing it at daytime. But anyways, it has been quite a while since I last done one of these. I wouldn't say wow, because I did take like a freaking 6-month break, 7-month break. I don't know, but it's been maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks since the last one. The last one was with Sarchus, and that one went really well. It was good talking to him about his music and all that, and what project he had, what projects he had in the future, if any. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of this podcast. It has been a lot has happened since I last done an episode. I was thinking about doing not a podcast actually. I was thinking about doing like a freaking. I don't know if you watch the Daily Show. If anyone watches it, I was doing like one of those where it's just like, here's what happened, and but I didn't. I tried doing that. And it didn't really, it didn't feel really like me being me. It felt just like me playing as somebody else, and I didn't want that. I want the, real me. And so I'm just doing these podcasts instead of the show. If we do go to the Deuces show, that would be something, but it is still Deuces Podcast, and we'll see if I stop doing this and, transfer to the Deuces Podcast, the Deuces show. But yeah, that's kind of it for that. So a lot has happened, as I said, and the first and main thing, obviously, the biggest thing I think that has happened is the war in Iran between Israel and Iran, and then the United States also joined. It has been, I can't really talk about this because I'm not that educated on the matter, but I know this is a big matter going on. I saw this late at night, early morning, like at 2 a.m. I don't know what time I saw it. I think it was like on a Saturday or Sunday. Either last Saturday or this Sunday. I saw something about it, and it just happened like that. And I know one thing is that the leader of Iran was killed or something. I know that happened, and then I also saw some articles saying like the people who the United States wanted to be leader, who Trump wanted to be leader of Iran, they died as well. So now it's kind of like, who is going to be, next leader of Iran? And so that is very interesting to talk about. But as I said, I'm not really that educated on this matter, so I don't really know what else to say except hope everything goes well, because it's another war with that involves the United States. So we'll see how it goes. I'll update y'all if anything big happens, but I'm not really that educated on the matter, and I don't know how y'all can take me seriously with the freaking avatar, little PNG thing, talking about freaking not war, although, who knows, but, I can't take me seriously with the freaking highest made profile picture thing, but yeah, that's kind of it for the war in Iran. I'll update y'all if anything happens. But again, like I said, not educated on the matter, so I can't really talk about it that much. So yeah. Dang, there are a lot of politics stories. I think this is the last one. The next one I'd like to talk about is the tariff Supreme Court ruling. This is like one of the first things I had written down. I just now doing this episode now, and it's like, holy crap, there's a lot of stuff. But The tariff Supreme Court ruling happened. I don't know when, probably a week or two ago, and they ruled not in favor of the tariffs that Trump has issued across the world. And I think that very same day, when the ruling came out, Trump signed like an executive order. He placed a tariff, like I don't know how much a percentage, like 10 to 5% global tariff on the world. And so they're like, oh, we did all that for nothing. And I think that's just, I don't know. I don't know really. Again, I'm just educating. I mean, I'm not educating y'all. I'm just telling y'all what happened. And that's what one of the main things were, is that the Supreme Court did not rule in favor of President Trump's tariffs. Senate race happened in Texas. This is the only Senate race I'm going to talk about. It happened this Tuesday, and there's a lot of races to happen, but again, I'm just going to talk about the Texas Senate race that happened this Tuesday. In the Republican primary, there was John Cornyn, the incumbent. We also had Kim Paxton, and then Wesley Hunt. And in the end, John Cornyn and Kim Paxton are going to a runoff that will happen in late May. And I think I saw something about that President Trump, he did not endorse anyone in this Republican primary before. But now it's looking like he'll endorse John Cornyn for Senate in Texas. So we'll see how that goes. In the Democratic primary, we had James Tallarico and Jasmine Crockett. In the end, there was an issue in Dallas where people showed up to the polling places just to vote, and then they figured out they were not at the right polling place. And so, due to the districts and all that, blah blah blah, whatever, it's a whole story in its own. They couldn't vote, and then there was some judge that ruled, hey, because people were mixed up, thousands of people, reportedly thousands of people, showed up to the wrong place because of the whole, this is not the right place you should vote at. And so this judge ruled in Texas that the voting hours should be that polling would close at 9 o'clock, like push up 2 hours, which gave more time for, which gave more time for voters to vote. And then I think it was the Texas Supreme Court or something. They ruled that shouldn't happen. That those votes should not counted originally. And now there's a whole legal battle. But in the end, it was not even a close race, because even with a whole legal battle in Dallas, which was supposedly a very good chance for Jasmine Crockett votes, but in the end, I think James Tallarico ended up winning the Democrat primary. I think it was about like by 6 percentage points, and it wasn't even that close. And he will be the Democratic nominee for the Texas Senate race coming in November. We'll see how that goes. Olympics. Big thing happened, and there's that Alyssa Liu, who was she's everywhere now, and now everyone's just paying attention to her. She did that stateside Pink Panther song, skating to that song with Sarah Larson. She didn't skate with Sarah Larson. It was the song Stateside by Pink Panthers, was featuring Sarah Larson, and she skated that, and now she's like everywhere. But yeah, that's one thing that happened. Another big thing that happened is USA Hockey, both the men's and women's, won gold. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is Pokemon is having its 30th anniversary. Just had the 30th anniversary. But they did Pokemon Presents, I think last week. Yeah, last week. They showed off some stuff like the mobile games, all that. Pokemon Cafe, whatever. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is 10 years old now, which is insane to say that, but also not really, because I remember when it came out and everyone was going crazy over that game, and now it's just 10 years old, and I don't really hear about that much about that game anymore. But yeah, it's crazy that's 10 years old. But a big thing, there's also the Pokemon Champions game, which is like, I think, like a competitive Pokemon game where it's available like on the Switch and on your phone. And that's kind of interesting. I don't know when it's coming out. I didn't see when it was coming out. I think it's coming out this year. I just don't know when. But I saw something about April, but I don't know. They also showed this Pokemon Yopia, whatever, which is apparently the highest rated game on Metacritic this year. It is like rated higher than the new Resident Evil game, which that came out, and I'll talk about that later. But that's crazy. That's the highest rated game because it's like Pokemon spin-off. I don't know why Pokemon spin-offs. I mean, the new Pokemon Snap. I remember that when that came out, it was apparently the best. It was like the best looking game on the Switch. I mean, not this on the Switch. The best looking Pokemon. Yeah, the best looking Pokemon game on the Switch. And then the mainline games, it's trash. But the main thing that happened in the Pokemon Presents was the reveal of Generation 10 Pokemon Winds, Pokemon Waves, which is coming out not this year, but next year. And they showed the 3 starters, they showed the environment, the region a bit. But yeah, that's really it. Honestly, Pokemon, they just showed the new Generation 10 is coming out next year. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe they log in. But if they don't, if this game is not even good, if it's not even that good, like, geez, it's gonna be ugly if it's not good. It's gonna be interesting, I'll say that. If it's like Scarlet and Violet situation all over again. But, yeah. Resident Evil 9 also came out. Resident Evil Requiem. I've heard great things about it. Personally, it is not for me. But maybe in the future I'll check it out. I know someone personally who's playing it, and hopefully, and we'll see if they like it. Apparently, they love it an hour in, and I've seen clips. Like, I think I saw like IShowSpeed saying like "Daddy" or something to Leon Kennedy, which I guess is valid. I don't know, but because it's Leon Kennedy, but yeah, maybe one day I'll check that game out, but not right now, because personally it's not my thing, because I never played Resident Evil game. But maybe one day I'll check it out, and it's also probably our first big game of the year, in terms of like game of the year, all that stuff. Like Crazy Roll already talked about that in March, but is probably the biggest game that's come out this year. And there's also that other game that's coming out. I don't know if y'all heard about it. It's Grand Theft Auto 6. Very small game, but we'll see how that comes out. Another thing I want to talk about is the Bruno Mars album that came out called The Romantic. His first solo album in 10 years. And I've listened to it when it first came out with some of my friends. And I will say that it is okay. It's not great. It's not amazing. It's okay. It's not bad. I like some of the songs like Cha Cha Cha. Risk It All was really good. And honestly, that's like most of what I can name. I mean, I just might, obviously. And yeah, it was okay. It was okay album. It's not really amazing. Like, I wouldn't consider it my favorite music album that came out this year. But it was a good listen. It was a solid listen. Like, I'm not regretting listening to that. It's always great when you listen to new music from artists, especially someone like Bruno Mars, who is a very popular music artist, as you guys know. But That's kind of my take on it. It's okay album. You know, nothing crazy, nothing insane. You know, that's kind of it for that, honestly. One final thing: the World Baseball Classic, where all a bunch of countries compete against each other in baseball, is just happening right now. Um, you know, the last time they did the World Baseball Classic was 2023, and when Japan beat the United States. And I'll probably watch that a bit. You know, there's a lot of teams up there. You know, of course, the United States, Japan, Venezuela, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Netherlands, and all that, Canada. So I'll probably watch that. All right. So after a bunch of stuff that's happened in the world, it's time to sit back, relax, and just chat with my friend Chase. So let's do that. All right, everyone, welcome back to Deuces Pod and Cast. Like I said, I have a special guest with me. Say hello, Chase.
Let's go, man. Happy to be here on Deuces Pod to the cast. It's been a
Yep,
long time coming.
I know. I mean, I think like a year ago we had Seb on the
Yeah. That was a
podcast.
long
Like
time
literally,
ago.
yeah, it's been. And then we had Andrew the last episode. Now this
Yep.
episode we have
About
you.
time. It's about time.
I know, because now we got all the freaking friend group
All the
now.
house members are now have their own episode.
Yep. So let's start with one thing because this is like the first thing I've already written down, and
Yeah.
I completed this game. You done like 100% like already. Elden
Oh
Ring,
boy. Oh
and
boy.
I'm glad I played it. I'm glad you introduced me to it. I have like
Yeah.
freaking 80 hours down.
It's a very
I'm
long
probably
game.
like it is a very long game. I played longer games, but it is it's a very long game.
Yeah, definitely.
So why did you want to like play Elden Ring? Like what drawed you into it?
Oh man. To be honest with you, whenever Elden Ring first came out, I acknowledged it. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But back then I was like, I'm never gonna be good enough to beat that game. So I was like, I'm not even gonna do that. And whenever the DLC came out, Shadow of the Earth Tree, everyone was
Mhm.
talking about it again. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's so hard. I can't beat this game." And I'll be honest, like Kai Cenat, I was watching a stream, and I was like, "Man, I kind of want to play that." So I like whenever that was going on, I eventually bought the game. I bought the edition that had the base game and the DLC, and I just went through the main game, and that's how I just went through it. That's how I got introduced, and I just was having so much fun with it. It was very hard though, very hard to start.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably one of the hardest games I played, and I still haven't beat that
Absolutely,
one. I still haven't beat what's her name? Millennia?
Melania, yeah, Melania,
Millennia.
definitely annoying boss.
Oh yeah, I just still can't beat that. I thought about getting the DLC, but I'm like, I don't know. After
Oh
what I've
man,
heard about
it's
that one
like,
boss,
yeah, it's like if you thought Melania was bad, this DLC is like if you took Melania and you gave her steroids. Like it's bad, man. I don't know if I would recommend. I'd say after you beat Melania, you'll know it's time because Melania is a hard boss. Like whenever I was beating Melania, probably took me like 2 hours, and that's with using like overpowered stuff. So the Melania is not easy at all.
I know. I mean, it took me a lot to beat the final boss of the game. It took a lot. It was like
Dude,
I
he's
felt,
hard.
yeah,
Like even when I was playing him again, like recently, because I was 100%ing the game, the final boss like absolutely kicked my ass for like probably an hour straight. Like it's just he's annoying. I hate it. It's a
yeah,
very nice accomplishment though, to beat the game.
yeah. I mean, I felt very accomplished being that because I remember just sitting there like after I beat the final boss, was just like, oh my gosh, I did it. I beat Elden Ring because I did not think I thought I was gonna play this game for like 5 hours and then just
That's
drop it.
exactly my thoughts, bro. I was like, no way I'm beating this game. I've seen stuff. No way I'm going through this. And then you do it and you're like, this is one of the most satisfying things I've done in gaming. It's like, wow.
Yeah, definitely one of the most satisfying things I've done in gaming in
Yeah, it's
months.
just so nice. So nice to do.
Um, well, there's something that just came out today. I don't know if you've heard of it. Xbox is doing a new project called Project Helix, which is like a
Project
I think
Helix.
it's like a console. I think it's like a new console apparently, and it runs Xbox games and like PC games as
Oh,
well.
you're talking about the Steam plus Xbox thing?
Or yeah, I think that just
That came
came out
out?
today. Or not, it didn't come out. It was like announced. Something was announced.
Oh, okay.
Project Helix. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
And I
I've heard
just
about it
found it
at
out.
like I think it was the Game Awards. They announced that or whatever. I don't know when they announced that. It was a long time ago, and that was pretty cool. Cool to hear, man. I did not know that they announced something new.
Yeah, this just came out. Like this just got announced. Like I literally was like looking a few hours ago, and it said, "Present, we're doing something new, Project Helix or whatever." It's focusing on PC games and stuff. So I don't know how that's gonna go because
Hopefully not
they
bad.
just had like a they've been having crazy leadership changes. I think like their freaking CEO just dropped or whatever. He just left, and so they got a new CEO who was like very into AI. So we'll see how
Oh
that goes.
no.
And
Oh
like I
no.
look at their like responses on Twitter, it's like it feels like it's Chat GPT like answer
Jesus.
responses, bro. Like, yes, you that's a very good list you have. So here's what I should think. And it's like so freaking
It's like ChatGPT. They're like, I'm glad you shared that. Here's my advice for you to do better. Like that's ChatGPT. That's how they talk to you. That's exactly how they talk to you, man.
So I know you are in I mean, I'm in college, but I know you're in college. But
Yeah.
I want this is one thing I want to ask. Why did you want to do college? What made you like, you know, what made you want to go to that path in your life?
Um. Going through high school, like you always think of like some paths you could go, and really, I didn't know where I wanted to go outside of high school. But as you know, our high school did the promotion thing where it was like, you do this scholarship, you get 2 years free.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's just an opportunity I feel like I should take. Like, it's never a bad idea. It's free. And that's why I did it. And then, I went through it a whole semester and I did actually pretty good. So I was like, I think this is where I should be, focusing my time. So I just decided to go all in for it and it's going pretty well. So that's why I picked it personally.
Yeah, well, I wanted to ask that because I was like one of the first dates I have written down. I was like, college. All right, there we go. Just write that down. Just ask why college.
It's definitely
Um,
interesting, man. It's because like, man, college is just it's so hard. You have so many different subjects that like you don't
yeah,
even really care about.
I
It's
feel
like
like
who
less and
cares?
less. I feel like less and less people are going to college now. I feel like more people are
Yeah,
going to the
absolutely.
workforce nowadays, which is very interesting.
It's kind of scary at a point. It's like, is it even worth it?
Yeah,
But
that's
I guess we'll just stick through it. We'll see how it goes. That's kind of my mindset. And if it goes badly, I'm sure things will work out. Like things will all be okay. But that's my mindset on it.
um another uh another video game just came out. Resident Evil Requiem. I talked about
Oh yeah.
this in earlier in this episode, and
Oh
I
okay.
wanted to know. I know you just played through it, or you played an hour, I think. You told me. So how are you liking the game so far? Is the hype? You know,
Is it overrated or is it rightfully adjust the height? Okay, so like I haven't played since the last time I talked to you about it. Because I've just kind of been busy, and it's one of those games that you got to play at nighttime. It's got to be dark, so I
yeah,
just
especially
haven't had the motivation. And I'll be honest, it might not be because I don't have the motivation. Honestly, maybe it's because I'm too scared. Because like, there's a roadblock ahead of me that I know is awaiting for me, but I just don't want to go past it because it's like terrifying. But like, man, it is definitely a great game. I played. over an hour of the game so far. Apparently on PlayStation it says I've completed 10% of the story so far, and I gotta say, it's very good. Like I played a lot of Resident Evil games. Like I played Resident Evil 2, I played 4. I probably have like 100, not 100 hours. I probably have like 50 hours combined of those two games. And it reminds me a lot of Resident Evil 2, and then it reminds me a lot of 4. It's like it has the horror of 2, but the action of 4 kind of split. And I definitely do think that how people are talking about it is like genuinely they're right. It's an amazing game. Do I think it's like a top 5 game? I'm not sure yet. I haven't gone through it, but it's definitely a very good game.
Yeah, it's definitely an already like I know it's already March, but it's already in like freaking Game of the Year talks. Which I know
Oh,
we have GTA 6 coming out. That's the big one.
I feel like that's
Um,
gonna win over this
yeah,
definitely, but
do you think that's coming out? How hype are you for that? Because I know you play GTA 5 a lot. I see you on there a
oh,
lot.
I have like 200 hours just on PlayStation alone for that game, and I GTA 6 is like the ultimate game for me. I don't care about other games like I care about GTA 6, and I do. I think it will come out to this year. That is a tough one. I have a sneaking suspicion that there's maybe one more delay, but a part of me wants to be like, you know what? They're gonna release it. They're gonna release it right now.
I know.
So
Apparently,
who
we'll see.
knows?
Because apparently they're gonna do like whole advertising campaign this summer. So
Yeah, I heard that too. Where they're like, we're gonna start pre-orders. We're gonna do the ads and
yeah,
stuff. And I hope they do because I will pre-order that game. I don't like pre-ordering too often, but I would pre-order that game.
yeah. I don't think it was the last time I pre-ordered a game in a while.
I don't
Like it might have
remember
been
either.
maybe the new Tears like Zelda Tears of Kingdom. That's like the last
Oh, that's
one.
a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know
which
if
I
I've
mean,
ever
yeah.
pre-ordered like a PlayStation game at least.
I don't think I did ever on PlayStation. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking through my games. That is no, I definitely have not.
I'm trying to think. Like maybe no, I didn't know because I bought it later. I was thinking of Spider-Man 2, but no, I did play that like a month later. Which I played that
Oh yeah, I
fully
got that
blind.
early to release too. Oh
Which I
yeah, I
played.
played that blind too, which is impressive because this game,
I
the
know.
game, so spoilers, so many spoilers these days.
I
Like,
played that like a month and a half like after it came out, and I just like had a great time with it. Especially
yeah,
playing it fully blind.
it's
'Cause I
actually
think it would have dimmed the enjoyment a little bit if I just didn't play it fully blind, which is especially with all the stuff that happens in that game.
oh, yeah, absolutely, man. I talk down about the story a lot, but like, it's still very fun. Like, even if it's a little bit less of my opinion of it is less of the first game, but I gotta say that game is still such a great game. Like I had so much fun playing that. It's a good story. I enjoyed it.
So I know we talked about how Resident Evil Requiem is like probably one of the highest rated game, or like it's getting all the
On
praise right now
Metacritic, yeah.
on Metacritic. There's another game that's also getting high praise on Metacritic. This game that it literally just came out, I think, or it comes
You
out
talking about
tomorrow.
the Pokemon game?
Pokemon Pokeyopia.
Well, I don't even know
Yep,
what that is. Like, what
it's
is
apparently
that?
everyone's like I literally just checked YouTube today. Everyone's just playing it.
It
Everyone
looks like
like
Animal Crossing.
it's apparently it's like Animal Crossing Minecraft with Pokemon.
Oh,
Yeah,
I applaud them for trying something new. Like, I feel like they
yeah,
do get a lot of the same stuff.
yeah. We're still waiting. We have to wait next year for the next generation of Pokemon, which
I
hopefully
have a
it's
gripe
decent.
about Pokemon generations. It's like a new generation comes out, and you're having fun. I don't know why at the end game they're just like, here's Charmander. It's like, why is Charmander in this generation? Like, why can I get Charmander? I don't know. They always love just reintroducing Gen 1 Pokemon into the older
Uh,
gens, which is one of
yeah,
my kind
they
of
just
gripes
like
about it.
they just re-released like the freaking Gen 1 remakes.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and they I don't know why, just focus on what's going on right now
Yeah,
because
make new stuff right.
your last games have not been good. I won't lie.
Yeah,
Except for the
like
latest one, the Legends game that just came out. I thought that was all right.
I've not
But
seen it. I couldn't comment on that, but I'm sure it's probably better than what they've been doing. I hope that they
Yeah,
do better because I like Pokemon. I'm a fan of Pokemon. It's just I feel like they're kind of falling into the cycle of just
yeah, they don't do good.
bland
This
story.
like, if they don't do good at all, this next game is gonna be. It ain't
It's gonna
gonna
be
be
bad.
pretty. It's
It's
not. It's
gonna be
gonna be
bad,
bad.
bro.
It's gonna be real bad.
They just think that
Uh,
they're doing good because like their plushies sell good, their merchandise sells good, but their
their
games
video
are
games are
not very
selling good.
good.
Their
Yeah,
video games are
like
selling real good. Like I think their latest one, just the game that came out in 2022, was like the second highest sold apparently.
oh
Which I did not like that game. That's probably the worst mainline
yeah,
Pokemon game I played.
it's like people buy it, but they don't like the story that much. You know, they're like, oh yeah, I'll play it, and they're like, it's kind of underwhelming a little bit. Like I still to this day think Hop was like one of the worstly done characters of all time, bro. Like he's like, I'm gonna redeem myself, and he just sucks ass over and over, man. He's just
Like, isn't it was like
trash.
brother the freaking champion or something?
Yeah, his brother's the
His
champion. He's
brother's
like,
like the
I'm gonna
champion
be
gets
like
all.
my brother, and then he gets clapped on the main stage by you in front of his brother, in front of everyone. That was crazy. I still really
Yeah,
like that game though. That game was fun, but the story
yeah.
was
I
not
remember
too
that
great.
when that game was coming out, it had like a lot of controversy or whatever because of
Oh,
whole
controversy.
or the Sword and Shield game because it had like the all the Pokemon were in it, which is like the first time ever.
Oh, oh yeah, I kind of like that honestly. Like there's some
Yeah,
Pokemon that I'm like, I like that Pokemon. Like I don't know if you know, like his name's like Aegis or whatever. He's like a sword and a shield. That's funny because it's from Sword
yeah,
and Shield. But he like
yeah,
switches between them in the fight. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. I was really glad he was in there. Like I like it, but at the same time, you could have just made newer Pokemon. Like which is
yeah.
what people are upset about. They're like, why are you not just making new Pokemon? Why are you just using old stuff? But I don't know. I still enjoyed it.
All right. I have no clue why I wrote this down, but we have been listening to him for a while, or not while, for a week. Too slimy. What do you think about too
Oh
slimy?
my god.
Is
I
he the
didn't know
greatest?
about Too Slimy until y'all taught me about it.
Oh my
And
god.
I don't know why, the like second after y'all told me about it, my entire Instagram Reels feed is him. And
Oh god,
it's
it's
just
mine
like,
too.
it's just awful, bro. It's like, I don't even know what he's saying. I really don't know what he's saying. I just see what's happening on my screen.
There's
And
one music video. There's one music video
oh
where it
my
like looks
god.
like a freaking like floor or something. It's like freaking. It's disturbing.
He
The
turns it
freaking
like
music
to a
video.
blood monster in one of them when I
Yeah, that
sent.
one.
And like it's like what could he possibly be saying that warrants him to do that, It's like what is going on? This man's famous right now. He's famous everywhere. He made it, bro. We made the right person famous.
So I got like two more things. This is just like, you know, random stuff. So I know you play video games, obviously, but what
Yeah,
are your like, what are your like top three or top five or like games you like, a top five of all time or something?
of all time. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I think I have a list already prepared for this, and if not, I can kind of just spitball it because I can think of some. Okay, my current top five. Number one, I gotta say, I'm probably gonna give it to Elden Ring. That's
Mm,
probably recency bias because I just spent a lot more
yeah.
time playing that. But it's a very great game. I love the art design. It's a very beautiful game. Uh, I love just how much stuff there is to do. I mean, there's 200 bosses alone in the game that you can go fight. Not that I fought every 200 boss, but like there's a lot you can do. And I just love how much weapons there are. There's so many builds you can do. It's just such a great game. That's my number one. You said you just want top three because I
Top
can
three is
just do
fine.
top three. Yeah, okay. Second one, definitely, I'm gonna say Red Dead Redemption 2. And this
Mm.
is kind of for similar reasons. It's just a very beautiful game. There's so much stuff you can do, so many like little side quests and like there's so much you can do. It's a very beautiful aesthetic looking game. And I do know that at the beginning you didn't get past I think the snow section, which is kind of a slow section, I will admit.
Yeah.
But after you get past that, I feel like it does really pick up when you have access to go wherever you want. It's a very chill game. It's a game I'd recommend you just hop on, you like play for an hour, chill. It's very nice, and I think it has probably the best story I've ever seen in a game because it's really emotionally investing. And I played the first game, and I like the first game a lot too. It's one of my top 10, but I feel like the second game definitely did way better on the story. It's very good. And for my third and final, I don't know how much you know about this game. It is Ghost of Tsushima. It's like a PlayStation. It came out
I've heard
PlayStation
about.
exclusive,
Yeah, I've heard about. I think it came out
and
2020.
yeah,
Ghost
somewhere
of,
around there.
Ghost of Tsushima, whatever. Yeah, that came out like
Yeah,
2020.
and whenever that came out, that was like my I didn't even have a PlayStation when that came out, so I played it on my brother's PlayStation. Like that's how determined I was to go play this game because this game looked beautiful. It looked fun to play. It looked beautiful. It had this is like my second favorite story of all time. It's such a good story. Um, man, it's just one of those games that like is unforgettable to me. Like it's very good. I'm kind of disappointed they fumbled on the second one, or not. Ghost of Yotei is not the second one,
Ghost of
but
Yotei, yeah.
they just said the story was bad.
Yeah,
Like
I've
they
heard
said the
something. I
gameplay
heard
was
like
good,
it's
the story was bad.
I've heard some good things about it, and I heard like some mixed things about it. You know.
Yeah, I watched an hour of it when I was like kind of deciding should I get Requiem or should I get this? And the gameplay looks great, but the story just looks very dull, like very basic, something you see all the time. So I
Yeah.
was just like, I'm just going to play Requiem because it's new. Everyone's saying it's amazing. So I just wanted to get that. But yeah, that's my top three personally.
Well, I don't know if you want me to list my top three, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
number one, I played this game like, gosh, how many years? 9 years ago, and I've loved it ever since. I'm just replaying it right now for the first time in 9 years. Undertale.
Oh,
It's
I was thinking about getting that.
a very very good game. The story's great. The characters are amazing. Um, I really don't
Absolutely.
know what else to say. The music, obviously, because
Oh my god.
the
It's
Toby
generational.
Fox himself, yeah, and that game propelled his career, Toby Fox. So yeah, there's that. Um, Number two, I started playing this game in 2024, late 2024. Geez, Metaphor Refantasio. I talk about it all the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see you're playing that still. Like on
I've
PlayStation, I
tried
think.
replaying it like again, but
Yeah.
it's just I can't go back to it because I'll probably go back to it maybe a few years from now because but
You gotta let it
um
marinate.
yeah, because like I that did that with Undertale. Now I'm replaying it now. So but Metaphor is just it has a great story. Again, great story. I think in terms of the characters, I think it has one of the best character cast of any games I played. Like, you know,
Yeah.
the music's great. And it's a long game. It is a long game. It's like 60
I mean,
hours. It
yeah.
took me to
You got the
it's yeah,
Persona devs.
60 it took me 60 hours. I think I have like 100 hours cuz like the new game plus was just like half of what the base game was.
Mhm.
And I still don't have 100% it on it because I had to go back and do all that, go back to this single thing. It's like, yeah, you gotta read this. You gotta know all the recipes. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't
going
know.
all the
There's
way
some
back.
there's some games that are just too tedious to 100%, man. It's like I can't do all that.
And yeah, I mean, it's not been getting talked a lot because it's from the people who made Persona,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's just not getting talked a lot more.
It's just
So
kind of overshadowed by
it is
Persona.
overshadowed because it came out. It was like I think people discovered it when it was like a freaking Game of the Year nominee at the Game Awards, and yeah, that's kind of it for that. Three. Oh, this is tough.
It is
It's either the game that I played before Metaphor, which was Persona 5 Royal, which I played that like
heard
not
about
blind
that.
at all.
Have heard about that.
Not blind at all because I've been spoiled about that for years. But I played it. It took me 100 hours to beat. Maybe 90 hours on the 100
That's
hours.
pretty normal. That's actually pretty normal, sadly.
Because I didn't do like any 100%. I didn't go back and play it again. I just played it and just left it because it's just yeah, I can't
That's
go
fair.
back to a new game plus. But it is I think if I played that fully blind, it maybe my favorite game of all time, but I didn't play it blind at all. I knew the plot twist and all that, but
Yeah, it's
it's
just
a
the
very
sad
cool
sad
game.
thing. It's just
Yeah,
this is what happens when you play something after the fact it releases, like a couple years down the line. You
yeah,
just see things and you're
I
like,
always wanted to play Persona 5 Roll, but I didn't play it fully blind, but I still had a great time with it, obviously. Like there's
yeah,
some things that's like why this happened and then I found out why that happened. Like that so
yeah. That's how I feel about spoilers. It's like I know what's gonna happen, but I care more of how it happens. You know,
yeah,
not
that's
really
kind of
like
how I played it because like there's some things I obviously knew, but like how did it happen? And so that's the music obviously is great. Like I still listen to some of the
absolutely.
songs on
I
it.
hear those songs everywhere. You know, it's like you hear it in the game, and you're
Yeah,
like, oh shit, that came from here, and you're like,
yeah,
oh
they're
wow,
doing
I
like
like this.
yeah they're in Smash Bros now, Persona 5, all that. They're everywhere. Like they're milking the game now. Like they have a
Yeah,
mobile
they
game
are.
now.
They put it in that. What's it
They're
called?
doing
They put it in
anything but
Sonic.
making they're they're doing anything but making Persona 6, which I think the closest thing to Persona 6 unfortunately is Metaphor, which just came out 2 years
Yeah.
ago. But um and honorable mention because I said it was close. Super Mario Galaxy, probably the
Oh
best
yeah.
Mario game I played. Um, yeah, that's kind of it for that. It's a beautiful game, and that's kind of it for me.
Never really played too many like Nintendo games, but I always hear good things about that. I think I've seen gameplay, but I don't
Of
think I've
what
ever Super
Galaxy?
Mario Galaxy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only thing I will say about Galaxy is just the controls. It's just it's a
Yeah.
lot of motion controls,
Yeah,
especially
because
since
didn't
it
it come out on the
originally
Wii?
yeah it came out of the Wii like
Yeah,
2006
the Wii had
2007.
some very janky controls back then.
Yeah, but
Don't worry, you'll get Super Mario 2 Galaxy
we'll see.
one day.
It's been almost 9 years since the last like fully 3D Mario, which is Odyssey. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I really hope they do another one because Odyssey, I never played Odyssey, but I watched Odyssey a lot, and it just looked like such a good game.
Well, do you have any? Well, I know you don't really make content because like really like where to find you at, but I know you do make Elden Ring like stuff
I don't
and a
even
bunch
do
of other
that
stuff.
no more. I'm retired. I
You're
did everything
retired.
I needed.
You're retired. So
I
do
really
not go to
don't know
Chase's.
what
Do not
else
go to
to
Chase's channel. Do we not? Are we not promoting your
do.
channel?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I doubt there will be Resident Evil Requiem clips on there, man. There's not really anything clip worthy that I'm like, oh, I gotta clip this. Because it's just gonna be spoilers, you know? It's like, I don't even need to do that.
Oh, I've already looked up spoilers for that game. Don't worry. I'm not gonna tell you what happens or whatever.
Me too. And what I said to you is not even true. I thought it was, but it's not even true. Like, I don't even know what the hell is going on with that game. I will let you know one day whenever I finally figure it all out. But
I know Speed's playing the game. I show Speed.
oh yeah, I saw that. I saw
I
a
know
clip of him
He called
reacting to
Leon Daddy.
Leon getting out of the car. Whoa! Whoa! I did not
Did,
know he did that.
you
I
didn't
just
see
saw
that?
him do that. No, I
He took off
saw
like his
him
shirt and
react to this
everything.
one clip. I saw him like react to this clip where he got out of the car and he was like on beat. He was like, "Oh my god, he's so cool." I was like, "Oh man, I can't wait to get to that point in the game."
Yeah. But I think that is going to do it for this episode. So thank you for coming on, Chase.
Yes,
Any
sir.
final words? Any final
Uh,
words? I feel like I'm about to kill you. Any final words?
no, I don't believe so.
All right, so thank y'all for listening. As always, deuces.